5 NBA records were broken in the 2022-23 season. The 2022-23 NBA season is about to wrap up in a week. The Denver Nuggets and Miami Heat are 3 games into their finals series, and we will soon have a champion crowned this historic season. The 77th NBA season saw some major records break throughout the year, right from the regular season up until the NBA playoffs. We look at the top 5 records that were breached during the 2022-23 season below. 1. LeBron James becomes the NBA's all-time leading scorer. One of the biggest and premeditated events of the year was LeBron James breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record. James was 1,325 points away from breaking the record before the season started. He was expected to breach that mark sometime around January or February earlier this year. James proved the projection right after surpassing Kareem in a February 7, 2023, regular season game against the OKC Thunder at the Crypto.com Arena. James scored 36 points to break the record owned by Kareem since 1984 with a fadeaway shot from the foul line at the end of the third quarter of that contest. 2. Luka Doncic produces the first ever 60-20-10 game in history. Luka Doncic was on a tear this season. During the Dallas Mavericks' December 27 game against the New York Knicks, he tallied the first ever 60-point, 20-rebound triple-double in history. Doncic had 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists as he led the Mavs to a 126-121 OT win. Doncic also broke multiple other records throughout the season, like becoming the first to record 250 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists in a 5-game span, the second player after Wilt Chamberlain to score 30 points in the first 8 games of the season, and more. 3. Miami Heat make 40 consecutive free throws. The Miami Heat broke the record for most consecutive free throws made by a team in a regular season game. They hit all 40 of their attempts in a row during a January 10, 2023, game against the OKC Thunder, in which they won 112-111. The Utah Jazz held the record after they made 39 in a row in 1982. 4. San Antonio Spurs register record attendance. The San Antonio Spurs celebrated their 50th anniversary in the NBA in style. They hosted the January 13, 2023, game against the defending champions, Golden State Warriors at the Alamo Dome. The Spurs hosted 68,323 at the venue, setting a single-game record for attendance. The Spurs, unfortunately, lost that game 144-113. 5. LeBron James becomes the first player to have a 40-point game against all 30 teams. LeBron James broke several records in his 20th year, including the NBA's all-time scoring record. He created history a month before passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar by becoming the first player to drop a 40-piece against every NBA team. James tallied 46 points for the LA Lakers against the LA Clippers on January 24, 2023, to seal that record.